Hi, my Capricorn and Capricorn rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, here today to do your November of 2021 tarot card reading. Thanks for being with me here. Let's get to your messages. The first house, spiritual strength. I'm going to start calling this the Capricorn card because what part of your life has not been difficult? I feel like the Capricorn life is more difficult than it is easy for you guys, right? Life is challenging at the beginning of November for you, but let's face it, you are a super trooper when it comes to extremely hard work, right? What is the advice card that we have? You're ready. You're ready to take on this challenge, Capricorn, and you know, the majority of you are probably saying to me, Sandra, I knew that November was going to be challenging and I was ready to do this. When I said yes to this offer, this opportunity, whatever's going on, whatever happening, I knew that it was time. And it is time. It's divine timing. Just take it on, head on, just like the goat that you are. Okay? The horned goat, by the way. Capricorns are never unhorned, are they? Okay, second house. Love begins. Wow. This is the Ace of Cups card in your house of money and your stuff. This card says your cup overrunneth. Now, it could be that the Capricorn is enjoying the way that he or she is making money right now. It also could be that you are being given a gift. This could be a very expensive or elaborate gift or family heirloom or something like that because it involves the golden cup here, this Ace of Cups. Now, what's interesting is the oracle message is there's something better. So even though it's good right now, like, you know, we could go from the Ace of Cups this month to the Ten of Pentacles or the King or Queen of Pentacles, right? Energy-wise, in the next month or two, or even sometime next year. So give gratitude for all of the blessings and abundance that you have right now, Capricorn, and you will be reaping the harvest of more in the near future. Your third house, brother and sister. They have emotional loss, so someone or something is missing from their life right now, and they feel kind of sad. Now, while they are going to work on getting this back, or at least obtaining the better feelings back if this is a person that is not coming back, right? There's something about divine timing here that where their focus has been directed and shifted on something else because there's something missing, they need to fill up their time with something else. There is definitely a reason why it was taken away from them. They need to work on something else right now. They need the time and the shift to focus their attention elsewhere. Now, your house of home where you currently live, you have choose wisely. Okay, so this says that there's a lot of different options with regard to where you live. The Capricorns could be deciding to make some sort of location move here. Or you may be renovating, making some changes to your houses. It's different. It's weird that I said houses plural. You may have multiple homes. You may be like a snowbird or something like that. And you're looking at hiring contractors to make some home improvements. Now, the energy, this card says the energy is too scattered for you to make a good decision. You're going to have to wait until you're in a better feeling place, Capricorn, in order to say yes or sign on the dotted line here. Now, this could also be someone who's trying to move in with you, right? And for those of you Capricorns who are looking for a roommate, it's like, ooh, I would really take a second or third guess, second or third look, and really dig into the details of background checks and all of that, okay? Now, the other thing that I would do is I would pay for a reading, because you definitely want someone to double check what you're about to do here with this card. I always say that with this card. As long as you make the right choice, Capricorn, you have big, happy changes coming to your home. Now, for those of you that this is not talking about home, you're not making any major changes to your home or changes to the occupants. Sometimes your father figure shows up in the 4th house. So your father could be going through this, faced with this decision right now, right? And he may need some help, okay, in order to get to the outcome that he wants. The 5th house is solar plexus chakra. Now, the 5th house rules your socialization and fun, your friend circle, and also, for those of you single Capricorns, your dating life. This is the panic phobia card. You may be somewhere in a public place and something happens, or you run across or run into someone and you start freaking out. Now, the message with this card is always, is there really something to fear? And 99.9% of the time, my answer as a reader is, no, it's not happening again. However, the Capricorn really needs to listen to his or her intuition with this. When you start panicking, if you're out and about, or if you're single and dating and you're having this panic, you need to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is spot on here. You did get a yes, which tells me there is a reason for this. And if I were you, I would retreat from the situation immediately. You do not want to be in an area or at an event that you do not have access to, and I want to say exit point, but really what I mean is a ride home, right? So make sure you're driving to your destination, or if you can't drive, if you're drinking, then make sure you're lining up Uber to take you home. Make sure you have a plan to get out as soon as possible, okay? Because you do not want to be stuck in this and not have a ride home with, relying on yourself. Okay, 6th house, wisdom. Wisdom is the teacher card, and lately the universe has been the teacher, right? So, but some of you may have taken on a mentor, like you may have, and this could definitely be work related, right? A supervisor of sorts. This could be some sort of training. This could be a personal trainer, also nutritionist, because 6th house does rule health. Oh, ask for help from others. So for many of you, this teacher situation hasn't happened yet, but you need to ask for it, especially if you are in a line of work or at a brand new job where you really don't know much about what you're doing, and you need to ask for that mentorship help, okay? Same is true if you're looking at starting a diet and exercise program. You're going to have to ask for that assistance from a professional. 7th house, light. 7th house rules your primary partnerships, relationship, obviously, for those of you that are partnered. And it can also rule your business partnerships for those of you that have that. Light says prosperity and bliss are assured. So this is a great message to have in the 7th house. And check this out. It's kind of like the same picture here. Both are being showered with this golden energy. This is amazing. The advice card says opportunity. So, you guys could be in a brand new relationship. You could meet someone, right? I got to go back to the solar plexus card. is actually also golden here. So going back to listening to your intuition, what is your intuition telling you? Is it telling you that something traumatic is going to happen all over again? Or is it telling you the opposite of that, and that this is actually happening as a way of, I don't want to say karmic payback, but karmic restoration. Let's put it that way. It's going to be different for all of you, right? So you're going to have to sift and feel very carefully through those details for those of you that meet someone new. Okay, 8th house. House of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if you have that, and intimacy. Partnerships and alliances. This is an agreement. This could definitely mean that a contract is coming to you, through you, for you. Remain positive here. Okay? Remain positive. So don't be so pessimistic when you get this offer or opportunity. Wow, you got, I think, 3 messages that talks about opportunity here. Very interesting, Capricorn. Okay. The 9th house rules your school and your travel. The waiting game says patience is required at this time, so it's not really time to click the book button on your trip planned, right? It's not really time to sign the dotted line on new school right now. It's better off to hold off and wait. Choose a new direction, they're saying. Okay. So that could be a new direction in your destination for your trip. This could be a new direction in your course of study. It's going to be different for all of you. Here we have another challenge card in the 10th house. 10th house rules career. Also rules your mother or mother figure. Could be mother-in-law or stepmother. You could have a mother figure who's going through a challenging time in her life in November. Also, because this rules the career department, I can't rule out some sort of challenging job type situation, but we already kind of saw that in the 6th house, right? You needed to ask for help. Now, they're saying there is a peaceful resolution. Communication is going to be key here for you to very clearly communicate what you need. And for those of you that this is talking about your mother, same thing. She needs to clearly communicate as long as she is able to. This is big news here in the 11th house. I had to swallow hard when I saw this card come up in the 11th house. Doesn't happen very often. This is the karmic card. This card, and of course 11th house rules your children. For those of you that don't have children, it's talking about your best friend. Whatever happens to your child or best friend, or whatever they go through in the month of November, they have karmically decided before they enter this lifetime to experience whatever this is. Now, it's going to be different for everyone. Oftentimes, it is a happy change, such as meeting a soulmate or a kindred soul, someone that they've known in a previous lifetime. This could also be making a major move, like moving states, moving across the country, taking the job of their dreams. There are times, and it's not often, where this card does not mean something good. It means they signed up to experience something negative so that they could learn a valuable life lesson from that negative experience. Now, that is harsh. However, I have to deliver the message because it's not going to be good for all of the people that are watching this video, for that that child or that best friend, right? Get more information is the message. If this is your child who is underage and this is someone that they met, okay, brand new, you don't know them, you don't know their parents, what I would do as a reader and as a Scorpio is I would get a background check on this person or I would get a background check on their parents somehow. I would dig up information, because you don't want to make decisions based on surface information. I'm just giving you an example here of what this could mean. This is going to mean something different for each one of you. Now, if this involves an opportunity, same thing, right? Do make sure your child does his or her diligent research. And you will probably have to help them, because more than likely they're not going to know how to do that. But a Capricorn will figure it out. You smart people, you. 12th house. My moon is in Capricorn, by the way. 12th house. The 12th house rules the future. Look for it 3 months from now. We're talking February or thereabouts. The Triumphant Success card is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. It says, yes, you will get your victory. However, you have a lot more blood, sweat, and tears to go before you get it. So the message for February is keep going. Don't stop, Capricorn. You're doing a fabulous job, and you will get a payout at the end of this rainbow. Okay? Yes. I love it. Yes. Confirmation. Speaks for itself, right, Capricorn? Many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me.